How you guys doing today? I'm Six.
And I'm Sweet.
And today we are going to talk about concerns that people have going and getting into the carnivore keto lifestyle when you're mature.
When you're over 50, it's okay to say that. Which we are.
Yeah, she is.
And a lot of us out there are. So
she's over 50. It's not, you don't get to say that often. It's like, I can't say, but isn't that amazing? She's amazing.
You're amazing.
So we're going to talk about what these concerns are, because we've both had them, and this is a conversation that we've had regularly, and we actually have still today. And I would say number one would be just making sure you get enough nutrients by eating, for eating carnivore or something as close to that as you can get. Are you going to get enough nutrients?
And even enough calories. I mean, that's something, even on just a carnivore at any age that you're in, to make sure that you're getting enough calories to cover what your body needs. So yeah, the nutrition aspect of it for sure, and that's something of interest of me, my background being in health and fitness. So, and I am very interested in researching more and more. As I said in a previous video, blown away by the personal testimonials, not any scientific stuff, and it's amazing. So thank you, and keep sharing with us.
That you want to make sure that you're getting those nutrients, and with the carnivore diet, or including meat in your diet, you're going to get things you're not going to get elsewhere, which is vitamin B12.
Nutritional yeast is an option. So that's what vegans usually and vegetarians use, is nutritional yeast
to make
up for it. So it is possible.
But we've had that conversation. If you have to add to it, it probably isn't what's sustainable.
And something you should always do is do your own research. Don't listen to these two knuckleheads solely, because we're just telling you our opinions. But look it up. Find the information.
Talk to your doctor.
And eat.
Talk to your nutritionist.
Talk to your doctor, of course. Talk to your nutritionist. Again, take their information and do some of your own research. And this is new stuff, and it's exciting. So, and it's important.
Yeah.
Very much so. Keep yourself informed at any age.
And the next one would be digestive health, as you mentioned, because people are concerned, well, as you get older, your stomach's you're gonna have some. Well, you know how I feel about this conversation.
BMs are something we don't talk about mainly in the household. Six has a problem with that.
I'm a child, I swear. But also the absorption of nutrients in your stomach. So that's and having that, and so that's
having a healthy gut is crucial, and having a healthy gut throughout, regardless what you eat, it is directly related to your health.
And it's not only digestive requirements, but just being able to absorb it.
Right,
that's be able to get iron, being able to get iron that you can absorb as opposed to iron that you can't, that comes from plant-based stuff, that sort of thing. So, and people are also concerned because of the carnivore, the high fat that you're going to get, that you could probably have problems.
Well, when you do a switch and you're not a high meat eater, you're going to have some adjustment. Your body has to get, and that will be another video that we can share with you as well.
And those adjustments, by the way, can come in more than one form. Things can work too well, or they stop working altogether.
Yes.
But your body does adapt to the changes. Your body is just spectacular for being adaptive.
You have a beautiful machine, so you want to take care of it.
Yes, and the tummy's one of the most important.
Oh, most definitely.
Another one of those important concerns as you get older, but it's bone health.
Well, yeah, bone health, but
I've fallen and I can't get up. You've heard that.
Yes, but you get calcium from meat. I mean, calcium's in meat. Mm-hmm. So you really...
And eggs and eggshells.
But you're going to get... Yeah, but
and other forms also.
I don't want to eat eggshells.
I don't either. And bone health requires vitamin D, which requires stepping outside into the sun.
Yes. So and that goes...
What? I'm just saying, it's all it requires.
Doesn't require meat, it just requires sun.
But that's one of the concerns.
Yes.
And another, you can get, as I've mentioned, you can get calcium from animal-based foods. They're in lesser amount than you get in other places, but you can get calcium. Eat some sardines, baby, full of them.
Well, there you go. Calcium is getting calcium from sardines is a great.
Or you can eat some eggshells, as I've mentioned. Step outside for vitamin D, because that's the other one, and you can get vitamin D. You can also supplement if you wish, but try the natural stuff first.
It feels good to get out in the sun, so go garden.
And one of those other
You can grow your plants in the sun.
Yes, or go out there and hang out with your cow for a while. And the other thing that when people do go out into the sun, the other thing that is a concern with the carnivore diet is hydration. Getting enough of it, because with plant foods, you get plants and fruits and these things have a lot more water in them, and they're like fruits and vegetables are really high content for water. And meat does not. So
and I have found that I need to make sure that I'm drinking more water, but everybody should drink water regularly,
especially if you're going to go out in the sun. So take water with you when you're going out to get your dose of vitamin D. Right?
Go for a walk with water.
There you go. So we can just take 2 of those right off the list. See that?
Don't be concerned. Just go for a walk with water.
Exactly. So what would be another one? Heart health. Getting too much fat. Heart health is one. Don't you think?
Well, that's what people worry about. And because we have been told this is one of those things, that fat is bad for us. That's why all the health foods that you see on the shelf, usually in a box, by the way, which is processed, so you don't want to eat it.
It says fat-free on it.
It will say fat-free on it. And you know what happens when they take fat out? They add sugar, because when you take fat out of stuff, it doesn't taste good. So they have to add sugar to make it taste good. And don't get me on sugar. Sugar is bad, even though it tastes good and we like it. Sugar in the quantities that at least America is eating in everything that's processed is very, very, very bad for you. So sugar is bad. Just know that.
Okay.
That's what I said. Don't get me started on that.
Yes.
And sugar, all those things that we talked about that we were worried about, gut health, even our brain health, which isn't included, but that's
that would be the concern.
Brain health.
No, but I know where you're going. Just keep going.
No, but all of these things, even calcium, all the absorption in your body. If your body is saturated with sugar, your body does not function well. So your brain is actually
this whole list that we're going through right now.
Yes.
Will all happen with sugar. I wouldn't even be concerned about carnivore.
No.
Be concerned with every other product there is.
Sugar.
Don't worry about it. Your heart's going to be fine. Talk to your doctor. Take care of your blood pressure. And what happens is, if you get rid of all that stuff that she's talking about and you start eating better and you get into, your body goes into ketosis, it starts using that fat for fuel. It's using it. It's not being stored. It's not sitting in your arteries. It's not sitting in your bloodstream. It's not sitting on your heart.
Correct.
It's not all those things. It's being used.
Well, your body is meant to use fat as fuel. And over the last, 70 years, we have been conditioned to eat carbohydrates because fat is bad.
By industries. For profits.
And when you eat too much carbohydrates, it stores it as fat. And it just continues this cycle. That's why our...
By the way, if you eat too much protein, the same thing happens.
Well, you eat too much of anything.
Yes.
You just put it in that amount.
Protein will turn to carbs also, so
yes.
Make sure you get enough fat.
People
still shy away from fat. They think, I'm a carnivore, and they still kind of shy from the fat because of what they've been taught.
What you've been taught. Butter is good for you.
Don't shy away
Lard
from it.
is good for you.
That's right.
Vegetable oil, bad. Vegetable oil is bad. Yeah. It is carcinogen. It is a carcinogen in your body. Please get rid of every vegetable oil.
It's a slow-working battery acid. So just drinking
soy
battery
oil,
acid that works for a while.
Yes.
Soy's
even
the worst.
Soy oil, all of that's bad.
And by the way, you find soy in hot dogs, chorizo, in almost any product that's processed meats now. Yeah, I went to the store the other day and I literally was looking to get some hot dogs because I happen to enjoy hot dogs. I could not find a single, and I looked at maybe 8 to 10 different manufacturers and packaging, and all of them every single one of them on the shelf had soy and wheat, both of them, soy and wheat in a meat product, and sugar, of course. But
I couldn't find a hot dog without sugar. It had sugar or maple syrup or something in it. I looked, even the kosher dogs had sugar in it. So they were 100% beef, but they had sugar in it.
Yeah. So concerns are important. You should have some concerns. And when you do have this concerns, do as Sweet said and research it.
And even some of the doctors out there, I mean, doctors, they learn, they gone to school and they're professionals and they're sharing their knowledge with you. But we learn so much every single day about our body and the world that we live in. So it's important to stay up on what's happening. So just be educated.
Another concern, of course, is kidney function. And
in older adults, unfortunately, everything in our body is not working as it should when we were 20. Well,
when you consume a ton of protein and it has to be processed, the kidney is what is processing the nitrogen, which is a byproduct of the protein, and it does have to work more, but it's what the kidneys are supposed to do, and they're not really doing as much of the other stuff. It's only working on, because if you truly are sticking with a diet, it's filtering less garbage. It doesn't have to do all that other stuff at the same time that it's dealing with your protein. So keep that in mind at the same time.
He said what I was going to say. So good job.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I said that early. When on the video talking about different carnivore diets, as boredom is. So you have to find ways of spicing it up in a sense. You know, you don't want to have a fried steak every day. Maybe you would like to have. He would like that very much, but have, I don't know, just varieties. Barbecue it instead of fry it, or broil it instead of fry it. Put it in your pizza oven instead. Those kind of things. And different ways of doing that. And there's different proteins that you can, obviously in carnivore, as we said, you can have multiple types of protein. It doesn't have to just be that red meat.
And the other thing you can do, and which is very important, and people forget to do it, eat some organs. You talk about the nutritional value, organs will get you some of those things that you need most. So
I don't know.
No, absolutely.
Your livers, your hearts.
But it has vitamin A, vitamin B12.
There's your vitamin.
Iron.
Yep. All those things that are important.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So try it once in a while. Last one of concerns would be just sustainability.
Sustainability. Is this type of lifestyle sustainable for someone to continue for years or for the rest of their lifetime even?
Or to achieve that goal.
Or that's exactly, or to achieve the goal. No question. And I think it is. I mean, I think that it, my experience in the different types of eating, being a fitness competitor, I've done all kinds of stuff, and I think that it definitely is sustainable. I think that you have to find what works and what rhythm fits for you. As I'm finding, I miss my vegetables. So there are some vegetables that I'm going to be bringing back in, and even small amounts of tomato. They're all getting beautiful and ripe on my vine. So definitely I'll share them and I'll eat them myself.
We had 3 chickens just walk by, and I think we're going to get some chickens so that we have eggs.
One thing about Mexico is you will hear roosters anywhere.
Everywhere.
About.
They're like dogs.
Maybe in some big
Instead of
development.
barking dogs, you have
roosters.
Just roosters going off. And they don't know the morning from the night to midday. They're stupid as hell.
Cock-a-doodle-doo. Or in Spanish, it's kikiriki.
Anyways, that's it for us today. Thank you. So we do that often. It's called
Rambling.
Thank you so much for watching it. I'm Six.
And I'm Sweet.
Be sure and subscribe and give us a thumbs up if you liked what we did. Leave a comment and tell us that, we're right or we're wrong, or, set us on the right path.
All of it's great. So thank you for watching. It means a lot. See you later.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, bye, bye.